What did you just do? What were you singing?
I don't know.
All right, everybody. Karen's on something today. CliffBeats, no script, off the rip at the one and only.
Your girl Karen.
You guys ask, you shall receive. We just got done doing All I Think About, and we're going to jump into Fine Line. And we're learning more things about Karen as we go along.
What are those things?
About the lyrics. So there were lyrics for Fine Line, but we are noticing that when there are lyrics, she focuses on the lyrics. So we did a video. I don't want to ruin it for you guys, but I'll tell them. It's fine, right?
Yeah.
So we did Phenomenal, and the lyrics, because it's a lyrical video, it messed her up completely. Because the way the lyrics are set up, it's like an old school boxing posters everywhere, and like the lyrics are all over. She didn't know where to read, and she got stuck trying to read stuff that she missed everything.
Mm-hmm.
And they basically called the song trash.
Look, it was not a lyrical miracle for me this time. It stressed me out.
I think it's a redo. All right. Anyways, we got Eminem, Fine Line, guys. Go like, go subscribe. Please show love to Eminem, and please don't forget. Baby, what should they do?
Hit that subscribe, please.
Guys, when you subscribe, YouTube keeps telling us that you guys want more. If there's no more subscriptions, no more comments, no more likes or anything, YouTube doesn't tell me, and it guides me to another place. So like my Classics channel is going bananas right now. So that's where they're pulling me. So guys, you guys are fighting right now against the Classics channel. Who's going to win, Eminem or the Classics? You got your headphones
I
right
think
here.
the Classics.
The Classics are on fire right now. But Eminem, you know what I'm saying?
Fuego.
He's firing his own right. And we got a lot of stuff to cover. Here we go. You ready?
I'm so ready.
So bottom line, there were lyrics here, but we're not going to give Karen lyrics. We're going to let her try to catch it because she can. She did it on All I Can Think About.
Yeah, I think it's possible now.
I know it's possible. Here we go. Fine Line.
Let's go.
Turn those.
Wait, am I all plugged in? Yeah, I
You're
look plugged in.
Let's
go.
Go like, go subscribe to Eminem,
Channeling my
please.
Harry Mack. Let's go.
Oh my God.
Another day, another hotel. The inside of it's nice though. Oh well, this is my life, so as I go try and close for the night show. See how far that line goes, still blows my mind. Show business, guess I'll just never forget. So this shit just always feels so weird to this day, because all I ever did was just say the shit I would've wanted to hear other people say to me when I was a kid. So please don't make me some type of hero, cause I will say some inspirational shit in a real way, but still will have a field day with some of the fucked up shit in the world until it suck on a dig. Cause I still make fun of the shit. Someone's in like a son of a bitch. Had another 6 pence. I'm fucking relentless as fuck when it comes to this pen. I struggle with coming to senses, stuck on the fence at the balance beam. If I seem unbalanced, challenging, my conscience allows me to think the most foulest, childish things without even blinking, without even thinking about all the stinking amounts of people. It seems to be reaching while the crowds are screaming. The palace sold out this evening, but now it's lay me down to sleeping. Is it really my soul to keep, or have I sold it cheap? Is it greed? Do I take more than I need when I joke or leaving, but keep overachieving? Cause what it stole from me, I barely broken even. And
Wait, what? Was that intentional?
Yeah, what is stolen from me, I barely broken even.
Go back a second, because it sounded like a weird skip to me.
No, I just went right into the chorus.
Okay.
what it stole from me, I barely broken even. And
Is a fine, fine line living in hope or dying. It's a fine, fine line living in hope or dying.
so I notice how I paint myself, and through my heroin ordeals, I'm
Can we go
feeling
back
vain. I
through the
wouldn't-
first? Can we go back through the first verse for a second?
Through the whole first verse?
Not the whole, but like halfway through.
Okay.
He said something. There was a lot in this verse.
He said something.
He said so many things, but there was something that stood out. I just didn't know to pause it because it was in the middle of
Yeah, just hit me.
a whole
You're good. Here, I'll
You're
bring it
right.
back.
Seem unbalanced, challenging. My conscience
the
allows me to
balance
think.
beam thing.
Yeah.
That whole little scheme was really dope to me. It's like he said first he started off like he's up against the fence, and then he said something about the balance beam, and then he goes into challenging. So it's like a nice little.
So he's stacking rhymes, but he's also seeing the contradictions in his own life.
Yes, but he's also giving you a picture of like the difficulties that
Yes.
he's achieving, not only in his rhymes, but also in his technicality, if that makes sense.
And
He's
keep-
balancing and
Keep this in mind too. He's always played off the carnival scheme.
yeah. Carnival, you said?
He's always played off that, the Eminem show, all that stuff like that. Remember, he's always had that, whoa, get your hands in the air. He would always have some, and get the clapping. He would always have like the carnival sounds.
And he also said, he's like, I'm the type, I will poke at somebody's situation, like, kind of like an asshole. I think he even said asshole.
Now, listen to what he says right here towards the end of this verse, though. It's really heavy. This song is very heavy.
Towards the end, you said?
Just keep listening.
Okay.
You're catching it.
Stuck on the fence with the balance beam. If I seem unbalanced, challenging. My conscience allows me to think the most foolish, childish things.
So right there, his conscience allows him to think the most
childish things.
What you're talking over me?
I'm here. I'm saying it with you.
Oh, yeah. He's basically saying that his conscience allows him to think the most childish things. So he's just saying like nobody's gonna outwit me. I'm gonna get you.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Even blinking without even thinking about all the stinking amounts of people that seems to be reaching while the crowds are screaming. The palace sold out this evening, but now it's lay me down to sleeping. Is it really my soul to keep, or have I sold it cheap? Is it greedy? Do I take more than I need when I joke or leaving, but keep overachieving? Cause what it stole from me, I barely broken even.
So he keeps overachieving, but it's stolen from him. But everything what it's stolen from is, have I broken even? You know what I'm saying? Like he's like. He's not sure, you know what I'm saying? Because like think about it, all that fame, all that success, all that money, but at the same time, like you're living constricted. You can't be a normal human being. You can't go to the grocery store. You can't do normal things, you know. So he's going to continue on. We're only in the first verse.
But he's also saying, like, is it great if I want more, if I continue to want more, although I've already had? It reminds me of the Joyner Lucas song where he said, when it was like the whole plate situation where it was like, my turn to eat, and then...
my stomach should be full.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a fine, fine line living in hope dying. It's a fine, fine line living in hope dying.
So I'm notice how I paint myself, and through my heroin ordeals I'm so vain. I want my respect, but ignore the butterfly effect that comes from my dialect. Till I sit in the dark and I reflect, and my reflection shows what it's like here. Cause this vanity, surrounded by all these lights, yeah, it's like a nightmare. I said this vanity, surrounded by these lights, is a nightmare. And I don't like how I see myself, so I open the Bible to Isaiah. Cause I swear to Christ, there are nights where I stay up and might say a prayer twice just to make sure God hears. Cause this ice layer, I skate on some nice way of putting it, but I like staying feist here. Then I try to see it, tops it like a nice player. I got a nice pair of dice here, sealed off in my lair. Away from the bullshit, good safe place to sit and talk shit from. And this house is quite big, but it ain't when you can't leave it. And I feel so isolated. Nice, I made it, but it's like I paid the price of fame twice. I hate it. So I bitch about my life and make another song, bitch, a cycle, ain't it? Then I wonder why I stay famous. I keep walking the line, this goldfish bowl gets old, but especially when you don't know your conscience is saying I told you so. Cause you don't even know anymore if you got the soul of a soldier or your soldier's soul.
Ooh. Okay. Kind of continues on with the same, like, again, the balance beam of like trying to balance your life and what is enough, what feels right.
Yeah, but he started going into what I was saying. It's about
The
him
fame.
not being able to live. Like he said, this goldfish bowl gets old. So he's saying like, I'm stuck hitting, I can't go anywhere. I can't even go out and do anything. He said, I'm going to break this down. We're going to bring this back. Watch this. There's some nice, cool doubles in here.
But I think he's also saying, like, I'm also not willing to let it go. Like, as much as I talk about how I don't like it, I also can't let it go. Like, here I am, I'm still doing it.
That's a contradiction.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, that's that balance that he's, like, trying to kind of break through. Like, what's right for me? What's...
Again, this music is his therapy. So
Yeah.
he's just talking it out with himself and his fans. Exactly. But there's some really cool things I want to break down here for you.
This ice layer,
Watch this.
When he said layer and then it, like, echoes.
Yeah.
like, yeah, it's like a nightmare.
Oh, that right there.
But ignore the butterfly effect that comes from my dialect.
I like that butterfly effect that comes from my dialect. So everything that I say is going to have this rippling effect.
Yes, both positive and negative.
Yeah.
Well, I sit in the dark and I reflect, and my reflection shows what it's like here. Cause this vanity, surrounded by all these lights, yeah, it's like a nightmare.
I love that.
Yeah. So nightmare, but night mirror.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then the
A
vanities
vanity.
are typically full
Vanity
of lights.
mirror. Yeah.
Yep.
But also his vanity.
The vanity
Yep.
and your mirror, so you're looking at yourself. Ugh, nasty.
Yep.
I said this vanity. Infinity, surrounded by these lights is a nightmare. And I don't like how I see myself, so I open the Bible to Isaiah. Cause I swear to Christ, there are nights where I stay up and night say a prayer twice just to make sure God hears. Cause this ice layer, I skate on some ice wear.
And the way he's stacking these rhymes and bending syllables to make sure everything is the same. Where, air, layer, air,
Nights
care.
where- Yeah.
Dice here, my layer. I can't. It's insane.
Stay up and night say a prayer twice just to make sure God hears. Cause this ice layer, I skate on some ice wear. Putting it, but I like staying feistier. Then I try to say it tops like a dice player.
Feistier than a triceratops. Who the fuck rhymes that?
I didn't know what the heck he said at
He said
that.
feistier than a triceratops.
Skate on some nice wear. Putting it, but I like staying feistier. Then I try to say it tops like a dice player. I got a nice pair of dice here.
But
Or like a dice player.
dice player, but I got a nice pair of dice here, like a pair of dice, but a paradise, this home that
Yeah.
I live in. Yes.
Sealed off in my lair. Away from the bullshit. Good safe place to sit and talk shit from. And this
But it's a safe place to sit and talk shit from because nobody can really get to me.
Right.
Unless your name's Matthew and you break it. Yeah, remember
Yeah.
Bad Guy? That actually really ended up happening. Yeah.
That's crazy.
house is quite big, but it ain't when you can't leave it. And I feel so isolated. Nice, I made it, but it's like I paid the price of fame twice. I hate it. So I bitch about my life and make another song. It's a cycle, ain't it? Then I wonder why I stay famous. I keep walking the line. This goldfish pole gets old, but especially when you don't know. Your conscience is saying, I told you so. 'Cause you don't even know anymore if you got the soul of a soldier or your soldier's soul.
I
Ooh.
know
Ooh.
it's a fine, fine line living in time.
I can be dehydrated.
It's a fine, fine line living in time. You look so small, hovering high above us all. Please come back
To me. I still remember the times when they were simpler than the rhymes of Vanilla Ice were. When I was just killing the mics, I'll never forget what that feeling was like. I miss those times now when I was just starting out without a diamond. Now I'm diamond. Can't even stage dive in the crowd anymore now. And I've been stuck in this house, hibernate. Hate even going outside it. Sucks. Sometimes I just wanna walk in the Target and look at shit browse. I don't even wanna buy nothing. I just wanna fucking walk around inside it. Look how excited I sound when I get to talk about life and everything about it I miss. Which now reminds me, put 1,000 lighters in the sky for the outsiders. Wow, I must have had Alzheimer's. Long time since I shouted them out about time, cause it's been on my mind lately. How, see, you always supported me. You vows, I will never forget that. And how you guys accepted me for me in pace. I love you too. You slept on my couch, and I've been thinking about the time when I slept on the floor of the outhouse. Rhyming's all we ever wanted to do. And regardless how life has turned out inside, I'll always be an outsider. My life's been turned inside out.
So the Outsiders is a group he was with. Mm-hmm. And he's saying like, wow, like I must have had Alzheimer's for not shouting them out or like putting them on. Like, what the fuck is wrong with me? Like, I got so caught up in this. And now, I reiterate how I was saying in the beginning, how he feels like he's stuck. Like he said,
Isolated.
K-Smart. Oh my God. Kmart. He's like, I don't even want to buy anything. I just want to be able to walk around. And I just want to browse. I don't get to do the normal shit people get to do anymore. But yeah, this was very heavy right here. One more time.
Always supported me. You vows, I will never forget that. And how you guys accepted me for me in pace. I love you too. You slept on my couch, and I've been thinking about the time when I slept on the floor of the outhouse. Rhyming's all we ever wanted to do. And regardless how life has turned out inside, I'll always be an outsider. My life's been turned inside out.
Inside Out from the Outsiders. Ooh. The wordplay was ridiculous.
It's a fine, fine
Sad.
Huh?
It's kind of sad. Very sad.
That's the reality of fame. It's not everything is cracked up to be. And the money, yeah, sure, but
It's a fine, fine line living in time.
Keep walking the line. Keep walking the line. Keep walking the line. Keep walking the line.
hear the
Keep
carnival.
walking the line.
Keep walking the line. Keep walking the line.
That balance keeps coming back.
Yeah,
All right.
which he's always used. You know, walking a tightrope without a circus net. I'm popping Percocet. I'm a nervous wreck.
Yeah, you're
This
right.
comes from all the way from the Slim Shady Yeah, era. But if you notice, he's got the carnival sound to it.
Playfulness.
Yeah, this is carnival-esque, but you can hear the scratching as well.
Yeah.
I keep walking the line.
I feel like a charmed snake.
All right, the beat plays out.
Nice little beat at the end.
So what'd you think of this track?
This was good. It's kind of it's a hard listen because you can hear again like so much conflict in his voice and his life and like what he's going through. Obviously, it's an experience that I don't relate, but I like when he's like, he's something. Man, I wish I could pick up these lines like you can and just quickly spew them back out. But there is a line where he said something about diamond.
Oh,
Now I am diamond.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't really recall the exact line myself, but he says, without a diamond, but now I'm diamond.
There
So
you
basically, like, he didn't even
Without
have...
a dime, and now I am
Yeah,
diamond.
without a dime, and now
Yeah.
I'm diamond. So he didn't have a penny, you know, didn't have a dime,
Right.
but also didn't even have a diamond either, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, didn't have a diamond earring, nothing. You know, but now he's got diamond albums,
Right.
which is 10 million records, like physical
Right.
copies being sold. And he's got 5 of them now.
That's insane.
There's only like 11 in hip hop. He's got 5. It's fucking disgusting. It's why. I mean, it's not disgusting. It's congratulations to M. You know, of course people go, you know, it's because he's the white route, but then where are the other white rappers at that got their diamond albums? I haven't seen any. There's got to be something there, you know. I always say this when people start arguing like that thing. I go, look at all the other elite MCs that call him the great, like one of the greatest of all time, like one of the best MCs. Like Rakim has said it. I mean, all the greatest have said it. Like Rakim alone, I don't even have to drop it. I don't have to name anybody else. If you got KRS-One, Rakim, LL Cool J, all these cats saying like you're the shit, I mean, you got the respect of all your peers and the people before you. The Rakim is the person who basically created some of those that's those internal, external rhyme schemes. That was Rakim. He created that.
Oh, that's really cool.
And he said he would be the Muhammad Ali of rap if he was black. For like people who are like not familiar with Eminem too much, I try to like explain it like this, like a better version. But hip hop was already big, right? It was doing its thing. But then like imagine a superstar coming along like a Conor McGregor, who just starts flatlining and just calling the shots every single time and does it for a long period, you know, for like a period of time where he just goes undefeated, takes out all of his opposition, his opponents, has, you know, 3 diamond albums right off the bat. But let's not compare the rest of Conor's career because we know that where that went. It was sad to watch. Eminem still kept the longevity going, and like we just heard from what's it called? He was knocking people, you know, like how 2 Chainz and you know Jay-Z and Tech Nine, how like they're not getting shit for the longevity, but he is. He's like, so why the fuck am I catching flag? But all these dudes have been rapping just as long as me, if not longer. The fuck's going on here?
Yeah, it's a good point.
Yeah, but anyways, fine line. This is Eminem's internal turmoil, dealing with fame, you know. But I like how he makes fun of himself too, like, oh, boo-hoo, poor me, you know what I'm saying? Like another million, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Being rich, but he's like, guys, I can't even walk around Kmart. Like, I can't even just, he's like, look how excited I get just wanting to walk around that motherfucker. I'm telling you, it's a miserable life. You don't want that. You want the money, but you don't want that shit. Yeah. I guarantee, now, I hate to say this, but when COVID was happening, I bet he loved walking around with a mask because no one could see his ass, and he could just go anywhere
Mask,
he
glasses, hat. Who?
Yeah, nobody would know. I mean, I think anybody would recognize them.
I don't know.
You gotta change his clothes up a little bit.
Maybe, but I mean, if your intention is to go on scene, incognito mode is definitely. I haven't even changed my walk.
Yeah, because Eminem just got a certain thing about him. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. You guys asked Karen got fine line. Did you think it was a good song though?
Yeah, good song, but I think it's a hard re-listen.
Hard re-listen, really?
Yeah, because it's such a hard topic to hear. Like hearing him all like conflicted is hard.
Yeah, but he's been doing this his entire career.
100%.
Yeah.
But that's kind of my point. Like it continues on. He's still having this battle.
Yeah, but this was also, I forget what year it was, but 2016 maybe, 2017, 15 around
I just
that
can't
time.
imagine that feeling goes away.
No,
You know,
no,
and
no,
obviously,
no,
like
no,
I don't
no,
know,
no,
I'm
no,
not
no,
him. There's obviously a lot going on in his life right now, so there's definitely
He's
stuff
grandpapa.
Yeah, how cute.
Grandpapa.
Congrats.
But yeah, congratulations, Haley,
Mhm.
the entire family, and it's on to the next one. Are you ready?
I am your freestyle coach.
Oh my gosh, she's going off of what I posted on Instagram. We gotta go. Actually, no, bust a dance. Let's go.
What'd she do?
I don't know what she did. Clip it. Go viral. We love you guys. Stay safe. It's on to the next one. Shoot me a message if you ever need me. I'm always here. Guys, thank you so much for giving us a platform. We got plenty more coming. And Garrett, see, you do just fine without lyrics.
Yeah, that was good.
She goes, oh, I can't do it without lyrics. I'm like, you've done a bunch of songs without lyrics. She's like, but I need them. I'm like, oh, you don't. You do just fine. Because when you read the lyrics, you just read them and you go like this.
I'm just staring at yeah, I'm reading. Yeah, I'm absorbing. Yeah, it's a different ball game.
Yeah, that's why I think like lyrics, one, they're cheating. Two, it just takes away from the natural reaction. All right, we're jumping into Lord Above next. We love you guys. Stay safe. Let's go. She has no idea what I'm talking about. Oh, you're gonna see a video pop up right here. Click it. We hope you guys enjoy. And what should they do?
Huh?
What should they do?
Subscribe, please.
I'd love to have you. Let's go.